Well, like it says, let's put it all together. You know, the important thing that we have here, folks, is this guy right here. Everything revolves around this. If you don't do and understand this guy right now, I strongly suggest you stop. You go back to the original podcasts and watch it all over again. That'll take you a good 20 minutes, but boy, I tell you, you're going to learn a heck of a lot more. So, okay, let's use this guy now and interpret this guy. So all we're doing is sketching. We're not drawing an incredibly accurate graph at that point. That comes a little bit later. But for right now, I want you to get the general idea how this works. Okay, so first thing, here's the equation that you're dealing with. Here's all the things that you have to determine from them. Vertex, domain range, direction of opening, axis of symmetry, maximum values, and then sketching. What I want to do is I want to look at that equation, which we have, and I'll just keep it in the corner here, and this guy, and let's compare. First things first, there's your A value. And your A value is 3, which remember tells you a couple things. Number one, it's positive, so that means it's opening up. Remember, positive, happy parabola. And this is a number bigger than 1, so this is going to end up being narrow, right? Okay, next thing that we want to look at is we want to look at this number. That's a 4. Remember that negative? That's the thing that's going to get you, is that negative. That p-value actually is 4. All right, that's very important. And remember that p-value, since it's next to the x, it is, guess what? Left-right movement. So we've got a movement of 4 units right. Okay, and last but not least, is this value here, which is the positive 6. That's your Q value. Q value is a positive 6. Remember, this is your up-down movement. Okay, so now we can start answering a whole bunch of questions here. First things first, what is the vertex? The vertex then is our PQ value. Our vertex, in fact, is 4, 6. What is the domain? Well, it is opening up, right? So our domain here is always going to be x as an element of r. For now, that's probably the easiest way. All the x values are going to be part of the real numbers. Why? Because if you think about it, the x's go on and on in that direction forever and ever. The range, well, it's based on this guy. So before I do the range, I'm going to go to the next question. And yeah, we're going to answer a couple more questions, and I'll get back to the range. Direction of opening, we already said up. Equation of the axis of symmetry. Do you remember this? Axis of symmetry, if that is the vertex, right? And we can start drawing this on our graph right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We know it's going to be here. Axis of symmetry goes right through the x-axis. So our axis of symmetry is x equaling to 4. Then maximum and minimum value. Well, think about it. If it's opening up like this, it's going to have a minimum, a low point. And the low point is going to be right here. And the low point, if you can even put a bar down like that, that low point is 6. So we have a minimum value of y equaling to 6. And then the rest of the sketch of the graph is going to be very, very easy because we know that this vertex is 4, 6. We're opening up and we're opening quite narrow. So the sketch is going to look something, you can put it like that. That's good enough. Okay, now let's go back to one question that we didn't answer, and that was the one about the range. The range comes in right there. The range starts here. Think about it. No part of this graph goes below 6. So your range then is y has to be greater than and equal to 6. Done. That's how easy this is. Take a look at this question again. Stop this podcast, back it up. It's only 4 minutes long. And really know the ins and outs of this particular equation. And remember, everything is based on that guy right there and your understanding of it.